Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another feature. We are doing a feature this evening on... I said that kind of weird, didn't I? I'm excited. This is Curtis with Liam Bishop's old S14. He's brought a whole bunch of scooters out tonight as well, so it's pretty damn cool.
It was actually a drunken Friday night decision.
We were playing video games and the idea came up, and we spent the next 6 hours, I reckon, messaging people wondering why they weren't answering at 3 o'clock in the morning.
3 o'clock in the morning, yeah. So we all found bikes and we were like, no, that's our bikes, that's our bikes. His front fender was one piece.
So you've lost a mirror and he's lost a front fender.
Yeah, no, I did.
Still there.
I kicked the side stand down and I was like, I'll just get off, stood off, and I turned around and there was nothing I could do. I just stood there watching it and smashed his whole, yeah, so I lost a mirror, he lost a fender. Fair, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Hey,
oh, it was so fun.
You could do a pretty killer zip tie with that.
That was the plan.
Yeah.
I like the character.
It's great.
Story, it really tells a thing.
Alright, let's go get some food before they shut. Sorry, would you guys like to introduce yourself?
I'm too far ahead. My name's Jason.
Liam.
Josh.
Curtis. Curtis is
Please. You're really hard out there, Kurt.
So we're heading out tonight to Sushi, and then we will go to check out the car under the car park. Hopefully we'll move the cars and put in some cool lighting for you guys.
Can I have a watermelon freeze?
Yeah, bro. We've got to be turned on first.
Yep. You want to do it? Yep.
It's working. Perfect.
Yep. Yeah, it's ordered.
I'll take her. If that's available. But what time did we come here the other night? 9.
Same time.
Was it?
Yeah, it was the same time, and it was on a Sunday.
7:50.
I was no, we were here earlier.
Were we?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
It was a Sunday night though.
Who can and can't use chopsticks? Is there anyone here that can't use chopsticks?
I'll be.
Cannot use chopsticks.
I can eat with them.
No, it's all about concentration. I'll be sitting there and you just gotta like really carefully watch what you're doing, you know? It's like, drop it, oh.
There's a fine art and none of us are good at it.
Watermelon.
It's refreshing.
I
I mean, I guess
You are all
you're wearing yours as well.
Yeah, you guys are all Golby's
I don't have
repping
the
except
Golby
your
shirt
shirt and your hat. So Golby's
to Golby's.
local is
Great people.
JZ supplier, pretty much.
We're big JZ lovers.
S14 is good. As much as everyone seems to argue the point, but SR's good. SR is very good.
You still had SRs?
Yeah, and they were really good.
I had three plates.
We're out. Hey. Cool sushi joint. We're trying to figure out who A was.
We're at Double Island. The beers are obviously flowing. No, because you get there, and I can't remember how it started, but something happened, and he's like, I bet you I can beat you in a race. And it was like, well, we're going to the pie shop tomorrow, we'll put a pie on it. I was walking off, and I said to Liam, straight to his face, there is zero chance.
There's no way I'm gonna lose.
There is no way I'm going to lose this. I'm like,
he struts his shit.
I'm like draft league, ready to beat this guy. He rinsed me, ran straight past, and then it went double for nothing.
The same.
Yeah, went double for nothing, rinsed him as well. He can run, apparently.
It's because I'm fat from
Fuck
Ipswich.
Super fast.
You wanna go again?
No.
Pussy.
Yes.
Could have been the sand.
Oh, we got bitumen there if you want to try again.
God, no. I haven't got running shoes on.
Me either, I'll take my shoes off.
The way that my bank account's set up, the checkings and the savings, I'd have to move it from one account. It takes 24 to 48 hours. So I was down a pie, and he sprinted past me. No, I'm not even kidding. Sprinted past. I couldn't believe it. I was
You
shocked.
got to stand next to him so we can see the height difference here.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
You're faster.
Yeah, he literally sprinted straight past me.
That's great.
It was hilarious.
I've only got
It was
one.
just the pure confidence that I had walking out. I looked at him as there is no way I'm losing this. I'm getting a free pie tomorrow, and just it was a good bloody pie.
Go to that 20-minute drive, so probably a half an hour scoot, if not a little bit more.
Easy. Making fun. Just
It's up to you.
still.
I've got nowhere to go.
It's got a lot better lighting and it's multi-levels.
Yeah, why not?
Broke my key then.
I'm gonna hate it.
You can go, obviously, but if you stay behind us,
We'll be a while.
We're gonna be slow. Slow.
Please hold.
That's fine. That's fine.
Slow, but on the horn. I dropped my bike, broke the horn, and it magically came back. Best thing that ever happened.
I smacked it, you were like,
Alright, I think we found somewhere. Let's go.
Where are we going? Springfield? The Whirlybird fucking car park. Are we going to that?
Oh, the park and ride one?
It's got really good lighting.
I can't actually get in there. I'm too low.
Holy shit. Same.
I'm almost too high.
Me poor moped doesn't have enough power to get up on
My
it.
control is like that far off the beams.
The 14 gets in there.
I was going to say, if you want to leave a car, you can come with me.
I could do that if you don't mind dropping me back, but
So,
You could park also down the block. Down the side.
if you're fine with that, then I'd be happy to.
we'll go through.
Sick. Right, we're off on a mission. So we are going in the 14 with Curtis. Dude, what is that?
I don't know, I want it.
It's a multi! Sweet! Yeah. So how are you enjoying it?
It's hot, because there's no heat shielding at all. It is done quick. I haven't crashed. And you get some looks. It's expensive.
It sounds very, very angry.
It drives like because of that.
They're literally their own little gang. Let's not film them peeing.
You know what Liam's like at the best of times? Yeah, it's coming back on a
You guys have so much fun together on those things.
It's the best money I've ever spent in my life.
What do they cost on average? Like $400?
I think we all paid about 1,000.
Okay. For each of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
With Rego.
Oh, sweet.
What is that? Is that a can?
That is a can, I think. That is a can under the counter.
Yeah, right. What chuck is that?
It's Canadian Club.
Where are we at?
I would totally get beached on this. That's huge.
It's a big car.
Well, there's some stiff ass suspension. And we're at top speed for the scooters. It's so good.
Hey, ready? Watch their faces.
They're all like, quick, get out of the way. Loud, but this is quick.
It's scary.
It's good. What's surprising, none of you guys have put air horns on those things yet.
It's coming. It's coming.
And neons?
Whoa! I didn't think
Yes, underglow. $60 for a full motorcycle LED kit.
of that. Not good.
So much flutter. You guys need like your own little like motorcycle gang logo that's not Golgies on the back with like
We're all gonna wear llama fab shirts.
llama fab shirts.
Llama fab shirts.
Nice. Can't even keep it steady. The suspension of this is quite race car. Well, not race car, drift car. As I said that, it just goes. watching have never driven a scooter or like a Vespa, like a tiny little bike, what are they, 50cc? Yeah, drive something like that. It is so much fun. Where's he going?
Jason's slow up hills but fast down hills.
Oh, okay.
Look, now he's off.
He's leaning forward to get the extra speed. Oh, the aerodynamics. You really know the difference in aerodynamics when you're on something like that, like you're flat sticking and you can feel it change when you like bend down.
He's got a seat rest on the Kimco. Jason! Back there!
That was great.
So the one in the middle, that's
Yep.
mine, that's 100cc.
The one in the middle?
Yeah, because I'm fat. So
Yep.
I was like, I need to get a faster one. And
Yep.
then both of them are 50s on the tower side.
Really? That's a 50?
Yeah.
Okay. So the car park we're going to is, I think it's the Park and Ride at Springfield. It's like a multi-story, really cool architectural park, like car park. Quite tight for like low cars with nice wheels, big wide track though. So it's not the best to take in like your low cars or your GTRs and stuff, but it's a really, really cool spot to go for photo shoots and stuff too. So it should be really cool for the 14th.
Yeah, I can adjust my mirror one time.
Where's the quickest acceleration? Do you ever wonder what Liam thinks?
He cries every
Oh,
time
he
I do
cries
that.
when
He
you do
cries.
that?
There's a tear.
License plate box are pissing me off. They're big. They're different colours.
That was amazing. Shit, did I go there? Only Jason. I have honest tracks around here.
Explain to me how you guys met. Like, how did this all start? How did the cars start for you guys?
I was an apprentice when I was 16, and Curtis was mates with one of the mechanics that was already there.
Yep.
And the day that I got introduced to Curtis, I didn't have a license, so I'd gone with the workmate, and everybody's like, "This is Curtis, by the way," and this dude comes running through with a fucking bike helmet on, and rams head first into the side of his mate's 34 four-door.
Oh.
For no apparent reason whatsoever, hits the ground and starts laughing. Everybody's like, "That's Curtis."
Oh my god.
That's how I met Curtis. So that was...
Hasn't changed.
That was 10, that'd be 10 years ago now.
Hey, what's your side of the story of the 34 headbutting?
They told me I wouldn't do it, so I did it. It was you won't do it, Curtis, you're a bitch. Was no bitch, was I? Yeah, fucking really hurt, but no bitch.
Was it your car? Your mate's car?
It was Trent's car,
It was
yeah.
Trent's
Trent's.
34, yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
This is back when they were like $2 grand
Oh, okay.
running.
Damn.
I think I had a dent. He's like, "Clean that up." Fucking boom. I think the same guy invited me to a house party when I had my license. I would have been 17, probably wasn't supposed to be drinking or doing anything. And Josh was there. Josh was there with all his mates, and I got very drunk as a youngster.
We got him.
In the shower, I was throwing up everywhere. They threw me in the shower and just like started cutting up glow sticks, and then I come out like just,
Cutting up glow sticks?
Yeah,
Like what? Dousing you in glow
yeah,
sticks?
Yeah, and then I was like,
We took every cabinet and drawer out and chucked it on top of him in the shower. Anything we could find was going on top of him because he was fucking out of it.
So he was blind, covered in cupboards and glow sticks.
Yep.
That's how I met Josh, and that probably would have been, that'd be close to 10 years ago as well. Yeah.
Do you remember any of that, or is
Oh
it
yeah,
all
no, I
a
remember
blur?
all of it. It was hilarious. Yeah, no, even now, I remember it perfectly. Yeah. And then Jason was a ring-in from another friend that we had back in the day. They went to school together. And he caught wind that we liked working on cars. We were at my parents working on a bunch of Sylvias and stuff, and he brought Jason out and introduced us to him, and Jason sort of walked out in awe, and I had my 14 there. I'm pretty sure Ryan, our friend, had an R31. Josh would have had his 2-door and his 4-door 32 there at the time, and then we had another mate with a 400 or 500 horsepower 2-door.
On the 4-door at the time.
we
I think you were
conversion.
swapping stuff into the 4-door.
Taking stuff out of my 2-door into the 4-door at the time.
Then we had another mate Cole with 32 4-door that had like 500 horsepower as well, and that was there, and Jason's just sort of walking around like, holy crap, this place is awesome. And then,
So they kind of blew your mind.
Yeah. And then I think it probably would have only been 3 months later, around probably 3 or 4 months later, I'd come home with the 13. So,
Hey.
yeah. And that's the 13 that I've got now. Yeah.
That's rad.
Yeah.
You at Archie?
Yeah, I met you at Archie. Yeah, I met you at Archie, and
I was an
then
SR breaking up. That's why you don't get SRs.
mine does that. Yeah, I think and then you had the Falcon at the time, and the Falcon was a fantastic time. The Falcon was always a lot of fun. So yeah, and then I got my 13 and met Dale through Liam as well, and we started building my 13, and finally pieced it together over a couple of years, and here we are.
You guys mostly have. You still got your 13. You still got your 14.
Yep.
Do you still have your 32s?
No, I changed. I finally went to my first S chassis.
Yep.
I have a 14 as well. So
Series
I'm
1, Series 2,
building my- Series 1.
Series 1. Awesome.
So that's the next JZ conversion we're doing. It's got a VVTi 1J sitting at the moment. So
Sweet.
very similar spec build that we're going to do to this.
Well, welcome to the JZ fam.
Thank you. Very excited. Very excited.
SR very.
We kind of touched on this earlier, but the scooters kind of came into it because you guys were looking for like cheap dailies to kind of screw around with. Like, where did these come from?
I had money and I was done.
Yeah.
So it was your idea?
A couple of bucks. It was his idea, and then we all got really, really drunk playing video games, and
Well, also
thought it
man,
was the
wasn't
funniest thing ever. And literally the next day, I got that one. Jason got that one 2 days after. Curtis got this one the next day as well. And it was just
No,
sort of
I flew back on the Saturday and picked up the
yeah,
Saturday
picked it
night.
up. Yeah, it was like we just had to have them. I don't know why.
Went for one ride, and it was like, yep, I think we're buying scooters.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you guys don't have like the bright pink, like Bosozoku one piece kind of outfits.
We get an underglow pictures.
Yeah, but you gotta
Oh,
get like
yeah,
$60 underglow.
Yeah, I'd like some underglow.
Hell
I
yeah.
said he could sell us some rock bikes last night.
That is true.
That would work.
It'd be easy to hook up to. I mean, the battery's right there, so easy.
Literally just.
Alright, so to fill these guys in, because they obviously don't know, Liam, you built this 14, but it's recently changed hands. Now, Curtis and Liam have swapped cars. You now own a JZX 110,
Yes.
and you now own the 14.
Oh yeah.
How did that come about?
He's about to cry.
Yeah. So I bought that when I was 18. I went and applied for a loan the day that I turned 18 because I could legally get a loan.
Yep.
My brother used to have a 14. I fell in love with that, so I went looking for that. As soon as I got approved, that was the first one. Second one I looked at and fell in love with it. Transferred the money, picked it up, blah blah. Obviously, what was it? Probably the whole time I had the car, me and Curtis were always driving together. There was always sort of the running joke that he wanted a 14 as well. And then I think you got the 110, and I went and test drove the 110 with him when he bought it. And the joke was, you know, like, I want the 110, beautiful car, you know, swaps plus cash. And then it sort of went from being a joke to being legit. We were in a workshop, at the workshop one day, and I offered the car to somebody else, and Curtis popped up. He's like, no, that's my car. And then literally the next day, keys got exchanged, regos got changed, and money was exchanged, and all of a sudden I didn't have a 14 anymore.
That's crazy.
It was really weird, really quick. I didn't even get to go for like that final last drive or anything. It was just like, that was it.
Yeah, no more one time.
Didn't have the car anymore. So
Because you spent quite a few years putting it together, didn't you?
yeah, it's probably spent more time off road than it did on. It'd be like 12-month build, 6 months on the road. I'd break it and then do something really dramatic. So I think for the first 12 months on my P's, it was stock.
Yeah.
I did like the aesthetics, fixed the interior because it was pretty ratty, and then got hungry for power. Pulled the SR out, put an RB25 in it. Realised RBs suck. Pulled that out. Dropped another SR in it. It did 400 horsepower in the SR for probably 2 or 3 years. I beat the crap out of that, and it was really reliable. Actually, it was really good. It was a lot of fun. And then it killed an oil pump, and we were watching Hyperdrive on Netflix one night, and I was like, this dude's beating the shit out of his S14 Feeling Shredder.
Yeah.
Beat the crap out of that car. Just like,
That was good.
didn't care whatsoever, and then just continued driving, and then even after that he was driving again, and once he got off the show I was like, I gotta have a JZ. And the next day we drove to Port Macquarie. Literally that night finished the episode, called Curtis, bro, we're getting a JZ. And the next day we drove to Port Macquarie and picked up a 1J.
So Fielding Shredder essentially inspired your JZ conversion with
100%.
the TV show Hyperdrive.
Without a doubt, yeah. Him beating the crap out of his car and the way I drove, that was, I had to have that. That was the noise and then the reliability, the way he drove that car. I was like, yeah, I gotta do that. It's a no-brainer. So then we got a 1J.
Alright, well, you guys are going to have to come run me through this. We'll actually run the guys on the camera through the car.
Pretty well a standard 1J VVTi motor. It did do a head gasket about 12 months ago, so we put another factory head gasket in it, but with ARP studs this time. And it's been holding really nicely. I've heard good things about these motors, so we never bothered doing anything else. Stock cams, Yaris coils, the VPP rail with some Bosch 1650s. Then the Golby's folded intake manifold with electric throttle, and then the normal sort of turbo package. So we got 6 boost, 50mm gate, non-plumb back with what used to be a GTX when I had it. It's now a G30 900 with a 0.83 rear.
So the G30 900, was that your idea, Curtis?
I bought it the day.
Literally the day, yeah. The day he got it, I was like, what are you doing? He's like, I want the noise. So it was within a week and a half, I think the G30 was on, and we bolted it on and went, yeah, okay, that's pretty cool.
Okay.
And that's how that went. I did all the fab work just in the garage at home. Running a Haltech Elite 2500 with the dash and whatnot, like you normally do, the wideband control and whatnot. And yeah, I think that's pretty much most of the bolt-on stuff. Like, it's just a pretty, it's a proven build, and lots of people have done it many times.
Yeah, no,
it
that's
works,
really nice.
so we know it's a good combo. So Jesse, the guy who's Jesse
Maddock.
Yeah, at Maddock Tuning up in Toowoomba, was pretty stoked with the quality and just how it sort of bolted together, and he said it was a winning combo.
Sick.
So it worked. So.
And you still run the R154 and the R200 and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, R154 with direct clutch services, single plate clutch, which is like right on the edge of its life. They told me it was a bad idea, but I went with it anyways. It's a 33 R200 stock with just 5 bolts, stock LSD. It's pegged like once or twice, but besides that, it actually held really nicely.
Sweet.
And then all hard race arms and stuff underneath, HSD coilovers.
Yeah, so you've had it for about 4 weeks, and you've only driven it, like you said, 4 or 5 times. Straight off the bat, like if you wanted to tell somebody that's never driven an S chassis before, or describe the car to them, what would you say?
F***ing dumb. Excuse my language. Just stupid. Absolutely stupid. Every time you pick a gear, it just keeps going, and you just gotta hold on.
Does that make you all warm and fuzzy inside, Liam, that you built a good car?
Yeah.
Or does it make you sad knowing that it's not yours anymore.
It sort of sucks that it's not mine anymore, but I'm glad I got myself into another platform that has the capabilities of doing the exact same thing. Like, I can do this again, and hopefully be just as happy with that as what I was with this.
Does the 110 got a VVTi 1J as well?
Yeah, factory manual VVTi 1J.
Oh, hell yeah.
And it's completely stock because they have mad ECU bust ups. So it's like, if you're going to do anything, you've got to spend big pretty well straight off the bat. You've got to spend like 10k on ECU stuff. So it's just, if you're going to do it, you got to be ready to spend a lot of money.
Yeah.
And I'm not there yet.
I think the coolest thing so far, just looking at this and meeting you guys tonight, is the fact that you've kept both those cars in your friend circle and they're still around. Like, you've literally just swapped cars and they're with each other. They didn't get sold to a stranger. They're not going to get wrapped around a telegraph pole in a week.
Curtis was the only person I trusted to drive my car just as hard as I did when I owned it.
Yeah.
Just because I knew how capable he was as a driver. And he has driven it a few times before. So I wasn't really too worried about swapping the car to him, that he'd drive it how I intended for it to be driven. I knew he'd flog the crap out of it the same way I did, if not harder. So I sort of knew it was going into capable hands, which was good. And I still get to watch it too. That's the good part, is I still get to watch the thing that I created that I love so much get beat on by somebody else. It's actually pretty good.
We already discussed this in the car when Curtis was doing the pulls past you. What is your reaction when he does the pulls? I love hearing
it from the outside finally, because I was always the one that was driving. I was like, dude, it sounds so good. And now, like, even on the scooters are fantastic because you can hear it perfectly, but having him do pulls past me, I'm like, fuck, that sounds so good. The G series was a really nice touch, but just that extra noise is really cool. But yeah, no, it's good. I like it. I like being able to see it still being driven hard, not parked up somewhere by somebody I don't know.
Yeah. Do you reckon this will be one of your forever cars, Curtis?
Well, that's a long word. I have commitment issues. No, I can't sell it.
How many cars do you currently have? 2?
And a scoot.
And a scoot, yeah.
Yeah, nah. If I ever sell it, Liam gets first dibs back, and I'm pretty sure he'll take it no matter what. But it's not going anywhere anytime soon.
That's awesome.
If I go, the car goes with me.
And do you intend on taking it out to the track or drifting it? Like, what's your plans for it?
Yeah, just
track, street, drift, everything?
Yeah.
Daily or weekender?
Not daily, no. No. Yeah, probably like once a week, maybe once a fortnight. Get it out, have some fun, put it back in the shed.
Nice.
It was built as a drift. Originally, it was built as a drift car that was registered, and then cops really started cracking down on even just the small stuff. So I sort of tried to clean it up a little bit more, but was definitely intended to be a drift build. Like, it's a lot of fun.
What about the 110?
Same story, I think. It'll be a bit more subtle.
Okay.
This without even having the car running. Like, the 14 is quite a noisy looking car. Like, you can just tell it's not standard. Where I think the 110 will sort of remain. It'll go under the radar a little bit more.
Yeah.
But same intentions. I have all intentions in the world of doing the exact same thing. I'd love. We've got a couple of cool photos of us running doors in the Falcon back in the day. I would love to recreate that again with the 14 and the 110. That would be the ultimate.
That would be sick.
That would make it all worth it for sure.
What would be something that either of you would tell somebody looking to get into cars?
Don't do it. It's expensive. Very expensive, but fun. Nah, do it. Saves doing drugs and doing dumb things. Spend your money on fun things. That's a good saying.
That is good.
Mine's just do it. Money comes and goes, but the stuff that we've done in our cars over the years, like 10 years of memories, and like in this car alone as well, as all my other cars that we've had, just do it. Like, it's just money. Honestly, at the end of the day, you can earn more. That's my favourite part, and that's what I really enjoyed. Like, that's how we met, was the car. That's how we met, was the cars. Like, the friends that I've made and the connections I've got, and a lot of the parts come on this car, they're not, like, people didn't have them for sale. They just went, oh, Liam's got a 14, like, we'll offer him the side skirts or the bar or whatever. The people that I met because of the car, and the friends that I got to make because of it, they're the only reason the car got built the way it did. Otherwise, it would never have happened. It had T's on it back in the day, and they come off a friend's car, Nathan, and he swore black and blue he'd never get rid of them. And like, after 3 years, he finally went, all right, mate, you can have them. This is how much. And I went and picked them up, and he wouldn't have sold them to anybody else. So the friends that you get to meet because of the cars is awesome. Like, I fully intend on doing the same thing again. So just 110 guys this time. I don't know what they're like, but
yeah, you're going from
we'll see.
From a Nissan community to a Toyota community.
Yeah,
it's gonna be.
It's got a Toyota back.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I did say that. It did look pretty good.
I used to get questions about that all the time, but people still do it now with you in it as well. They're like, oh, the Toyota badge, it makes sense now.
I think Josh has a Camry badge on the back of his
he
too.
does, yeah.
So the badge we are talking about in question. It actually looks good there. It does suit it.
It's subtle.
It is very subtle. If you didn't know what you're looking for, you'd be like, you'd double take for sure.
Same as Josh's car. People give you crap because they look like a Camry, and so you put a Toyota badge on it, they actually start to question it. Like, hang on a minute. Good.
What do you guys think? Leave a rating in the comments out of 10 for this car.
Don't neglect the tubs.
I think it is sick.
When I first built the car the first time with the SR and it got tuned and whatnot, we drove straight from the tuning shop to a car wash because the car was filthy. And I just got the ZNK14 plates, and this cop comes over after defecting all of my mates. I'd hidden mine in the car wash thing, and he comes over, he's like, "Who's Zanecki boy?" I'm like, "Fuck."
Damn it.
And it's stuck every time. So he's Zanecki boy, come here. So that stuck. So yeah, Llama Lamb on Instagram, and I'll be building the 110 soon.
Llama Fab.
That's me. Yeah.
Curtis?
Wait, what?
What do you? What's your socials?
That's it. Wait,
That's
what?
it, wait, what?
Wait, what is your socials?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Any spaces, dots?
W8 WH47.
Spelled same as another plate?
That's it.
Alright, there you go. Go find the guys on social media, Instagram. If they have YouTube, they might have YouTube, or you might catch them around.
One day it might happen.
Yeah.
We'll be doing dumb stuff somewhere.
Yeah.
Liam, you said you're starting a job at Golby's?
Yes, I started Golby's in the new year after Christmas
Excellent.
as a fabricator. So getting out of the mechanical trade, which will be awesome. I can't wait.
Hit this guy up for all your JZ needs. 100% will sort you out.
Take care of you.
Look after you. Dude, I can't wait to just see how you go up there. Like, I've been following your feed with this, so following your feed with Golby's is going to be kind of interesting.
I am really keen to see what happens when someone actually sort of tells me what I'm doing, because I learned all that off YouTube and just picked up a welder and just saw what could happen. So
Yeah.
now to actually have somebody who knows what they're doing teach me something, I'm pretty excited to see what comes out of it.
Oh, best of luck with it, man.
Cool cars.
I really gotta get a selfie pole. I look like an idiot doing this. See you guys. Have fun. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, sub. You know the deal. And yeah, keep looking forward to the features. Bye.
Check